DC Multiverse!
Welcome back, Super Friends! Today in the spotlight, we have the McFarlane Collector's Edition Kite-Man. Hell yeah! And not only do we have the regular edition of Kite-Man here on the right, but we have the Platinum Edition over here on the left. The sides of the box are exactly the same, Kite-Man, Batman, Rogues, as are the reverse side of the boxes as well. Exact same picture. Anywho, let's get these guys out of their package so we can take a closer look. And here be the bad boys themselves out of their packaging, kites installed and all. You'll notice I only have one trading card there. That's because, well, both of the trading cards for both figures are exactly the same. Oh yeah, by the way, there's that bio. You can pause to read if you'd like to. Okay, go on. And both of the characters come with exactly the same accessories, that being the unopened backpack portion of their flying apparatus kite. Each comes with 2 fists, and it's weird. You'll notice that this one is painted yellow, and the other one is sculpted in yellow. However, the same does not apply for these 2 fists that came with the regular version of Kite-Man, and 2 trigger finger hands, which again, you'll notice one has been sculpted, has been molded in yellow plastic, and the other one is just painted yellow. That's odd. And of course, each figure comes with their attachable kite apparatus. So the backpack looks like this. You got this big old hole in the back of it there, of which you can attach the backpack portion, the unopened part of his flying apparatus backpack. And actually, this comes right off the figure as well. It's a separate piece. And here is the open kite portion of his flying apparatus. Let's look at this up close for a second. I want you to see there is like a canvas texture to his kite here. And they actually went and they painted the crossbars for this too. So that's kind of nice. And just like with the previous one, you just push this into the hole and voila! Kite-Man is good to go. Thumbs up. Both of these Kite-Men are made on the exact same body buck. Of course, it is the Blue Beetle Booster Gold body, and it's a good use of that body too. Having these guys up on the spinner, back to back, we can see that there are some very simple differences between both of these Kite-Man figures. Sure, they both have a Kite-Man symbol on their chest, although they're slightly different. They have different belt area paint deco, and they have completely different head sculpts. And the one that is the more classic version, the old school version, is a lot brighter. It is a lot more whimsical. For the comparative portion of this video, I wanted to place Kite-Man next to some Batman body bucks, just so you can get an idea of how he will stand and look next to the Dark Knight. So, first off, here I have him with the Nightfall Batman body buck on a custom Batman that I did, but you get the idea for the size and the scale. And here he is standing next to the Batman Year 1 body sculpt, and still looking pretty good. Here we have the body buck of the Hush Batman, and that is a huge Batman, towering over Kite-Man, which is fine actually, because Batman, I believe, is bigger than Kite-Man. And just for funsies, here he is in between 2 more of my favorite Batmans. I know we've already seen this body sculpt, but yeah, I just wanted to put them in the video. Okay, so now let's take a quick up-close and personal look at both of these tragic, hell yeah, Batman rogues. Paint deco on the chest looks pretty crisp, and the paint deco all around the waist, that belt area, that looks pretty neat and tidy as well. Molded in green plastic, not a lot to mess up as far as paint deco goes. And here's an up-close and personal look at the facial sculpt. Not bad. I've seen a lot of pictures of Kite-Man with red goggles and not yellow goggles, but the yellow looks really good too. And this version as well, the paint deco on his chest looks pretty good, nice and crisp and tidy. He has completely different paint deco on the waist belt area, but the lines match up, so no complaints with how that turned out. And his head sculpt is completely different. He's got the crash helmet on. Not that that's going to make a difference if you're falling from, skyscraper height. You land on your head, it's gonna be soup in a helmet. This one's got a smirky face, and I think they did a fabulous job on this head sculpt as well. We know how articulated this guy is gonna be because we have seen it so many times before. We know that you're going to get a really reasonable T. We know that there's plenty of articulation like that. We know there's a bicep swivel that's going to do 360. We know that there's a double jointed elbow. This is just standard fare for McFarlane, and this is one of the better McFarlane generic body sculpts as well. I like this one quite a lot. We have down here, we know what that does. We know what these do. We know the ankles. We know they're going to get reasonable articulation, and the same with the toe. So what do I think about these Kite-Man figures? I happen to like them very, very much because Kite-Man is a fantastically tragic, well-written character. One who started as a one-off, that they were just kind of one and done the character. He didn't appear again in comics for like, I don't know, 20 years. And then bang, there he is facing off against Batman again. And then he was really a character that wasn't used again. And then bam, there he is dead. And then of course we have another crisis. And then bang, there he is back in comics. And you know what? I really think they developed the character very well in the War of Jokes and Riddles. So for that reason, I am super happy to have both versions of this figure. I got one that's going to go in my 1980s display and one that's going to go in my current modern age contemporary display. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all in the next one.